Hello everyone and welcome back finally to the second White Claw Pack Heir video. It has been a while. I am sorry for that. Life has been a little bit insane. There's just been so much happening that I haven't had the chance to sit down and make these, but finally we are here and we're going to be going ahead and looking at the pups from the second litter of the White Claw Pack. So the descendants of Frodo and Pixis. And there are three of them, the first of which is Moonlight here. So she has the genetic gray coat color. You can see the 925M coat, which usually looks black, but it does actually have the ability to be a gray coat despite having a lot of dark fur in it. She also has these really kind of chocolatey colored eyes. They're very pretty. They're kind of chocolatey, but a little bit more orange almost. They really are quite pretty, and we'll go ahead and also listen to her howls as well. So that is her first out howl, kind of a mid-toned-ish one, and then for her secondary. And that is her secondary howl there. So a little bit of a deeper one, but both very nice sounding howls. Now, as for the ears and the body customizations, those don't get set except occasionally for the radio collar. But if you guys want the chance to have a say in what customization she might have, then you can go ahead and check out our Patreon. There's going to be a link to that in the video description. And if you are a member of the Patreon, you'll have the chance to comment on the post that has this video and to suggest customizations that we could see for some of our wolves as we're continuing on their stories, if you guys want to do that. But as for her stats, let's go ahead and see. So she's pretty strong. She has +2 strength actually, but -1 stamina, -2 speed, and +1 health. So a very overall pretty tanky wolf, not all that fast, but very, very strong, and not that able to run for super long either. So definitely more of a fighter than a quick wolf here, but that can come in handy at times. And of course, she is the 4F member of the White Claw Pack and the offspring of Frodo and Pixis. So that is Moonlight, our first potential heir from the second litter of the White Claw Pack. And next up, we have our next member, Hades. And oh my goodness, he's a big boy, isn't he? He's quite a large wolf. He actually has a scar too. He has, I don't know what coat this is normally, but he has the Life is Rough variant of it, because you can see he's got that scar on his cheek. It looks very similar to Moonlight's though, and once again a genetic gray coat color, as all of Frodo and Pixis' pups will be, because I don't believe either of them has the genetic black coat. I know Frodo doesn't, and Pixis has a white coat. Some of those can be genetic black, just having faded to white, but I'm pretty sure hers is not, so I don't think we're going to see that at all amongst their pups. But he has these really pretty greenish kind of golden eyes. They're very, very pretty color actually. They stand out quite well from his fur, and kind of this reddish looking coat as well. Let's go ahead and we'll listen to his howls. Bit of a deeper, pretty powerful kind of sounding howl, and then for his secondary here, slightly higher pitched one, but pretty similar in sound, honestly. Once again, to these customizations will be determined by those of you who are members of the Patreon if you wish to suggest them, but it looks like he didn't roll the radio collar, which is the only one I've ever seen randomly generate. And then as for his stats, he's got pretty neutral stats. He has a +1 strength and a -1 stamina, but his speed and health are both neutral. He doesn't have any modifiers to them, so he's a little bit of a stronger wolf, but he's pretty middle of the road when it comes to having any super boosted stats. He is the 4M member of the White Claw Pack, once again the offspring of Frodo and Pixis, and that has been Hades. So finally, let's go ahead and we will take a look at the third and last member of this litter. And that is going to be Stardust. And you can see she's got really pretty fur. Once again, genetic gray coat color. And I think, I don't know which coat this is, but as you can see, she actually has some mange. So sometime along the way, she ended up picking up some mange. Oh, poor girl. That looks like it's not comfortable. But she has ended up picking up some mange along the way. Now, I don't think that has any sort of a mechanical impact. It's just a coat customization right now, unlike the pup illness system. But that is something to keep in mind that could influence her story from a story perspective if she ends up being chosen. And of course, she has these really dark colored eyes, kind of like her sister, it seems like. But they are very, very pretty. They kind of, really the white fur on her face stands out quite well against them. And then for her howls, let's go ahead and take a listen. Oh, that's a very deep howl. I wasn't expecting that. And then for secondary, a little bit of a higher pitched one, but also quite a classic sound. Once again, it doesn't look like she rolled the radio collar customization, but if you guys are members of Patreon and have ideas for what customizations she might have, you're welcome to suggest those on the post for this video there. And let's also look at her stats. So Stardust is a little bit interesting because she is also the runt of the litter. So she has pretty lowered stats. Her highest is speed with a 0. She has -2 health, -1 strength, and -1 stamina. So she would be a bit more of a challenging wolf to play as because of those stats. Could be a little bit of an extra challenge there. But let's also look at her bio here. Of course, she is the 5F member of the White Claw pack here and the offspring of Frodo and Pixis. So that has been the 3 pups from the second litter of the White Claw pack. Once again, you can find a link to vote in the poll in the video description where you'll be able to choose which of these 3 you want to see advance to the final round of voting. And then between all 3 litters, there'll be a final round. Whoever wins this poll, I think Zeus won the first poll, and whoever wins the third poll will run against each other there, and you guys will be able to pick the winner between all 3 litters, the wolf that'll go on to be the heir of the next generation once Puma's story is finished. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.